Here we are out in the oasis here. I know I haven't done an update for a good little while. Been pretty busy. Work's been pretty busy actually. Lots of hustling, long hours, 11, 12-hour days at the least. But got a little time here. I thought I'd show a little bit of what's been updated. Been having Luke help me with some of the tire work and whatnot up here, so it's kind of helped out a lot. And I've actually gone ahead and started on some of the roof. So, but yeah, it's a nice little mess with the solar panels because I was moving a whole bunch of the cattle paneling, if anyone remembers from previous videos. So I'm actually working on the tires here actually right now, and that's going to go all the way across. That's going to be the first part of the greenhouse. So inside of here, that's like the first greenhouse where I'll have the rocket stove, like the kitchen, the bathroom in the back, and the shower, and a little bit of garden space. I think I should have a decent amount of garden space on the inside there. And then on the outside, there'll be another row of tires once I clean up more. That'll be out here. And that'll actually make the other greenhouse, the double greenhouse. So, yeah, not like a huge difference, but yeah, I've been working on some of the roof structure here. I got a lot of my wood. Well, Luke picked up some of the new wood, some of those 2x6s and stuff like that. That's some of the insulation that we actually know the place in Belgrade that they just throw out these big pieces. So I'm going to be able to use that for part of the roof. We only have so much, and I don't think kind of right now with work and stuff, it just time has kind of been pretty crunched, especially with Oasis Organics and doing things back there. So it's been a pretty hustling season here, but making everything work, and it's all going to pay off. And I definitely would like to be pretty warm for winter here too. That would be the other thing. So yeah, let me kind of show you a little bit. So I got kind of the frame, all the framework around the camper here done. And I've got it pretty bolted, or screwed down, sorry, screwed down to the camper just to at least hold all my level on the posts. And then tomorrow I'm going to be doing concrete. I'll be concreting those posts. Just at the base, it'll be, I'm going to use kind of either like the bucket or a piece of like like our white barrel or something to make kind of the form. And I'm going to make something kind of cool, which will be like almost like you can, a seat too. Maybe some storage cubbies kind of deal or something like that. But yeah, the bottom of these posts going around the ladder here, yeah, right down there, and then all the other ones are kind of covered but with stuff. But that's all going to get concreted in to secure those posts, as well as back here. I need to put a little bit of concrete in here and some plastic to get these posts set. But right now everything is just kind of anchored to the camper. I mean, it's pretty hunkered down. I was standing on this thing. It's pretty solid on there right now for not being concreted in at the base yet. But I mean, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm not going to skimp out on that. So, but this is kind of what's going on. I got the insulation pieces up here. So we kind of have the beginning stages of the roof structure here. The bathroom area, yep. And then that's going to be, I'm going to make that into a hot water tank, basically. I'm going to have piping and a pump run to a deal to the outside of the greenhouse to kind of cycle the water, like in a copper coil that I'll paint black or something like that, some kind of design like that. And that'll pretty much gather up in the tank there. Sorry, I was hearing one of the cats meow. I kind of was Thought I was hearing things, but but anyway, that's so what, yeah, there's gonna be piping to that. There's gonna be water cycling out when it's sunshine like this and stuff. I'll have the pump run off of the sun, so when there's adequate amount of sunshine, basically that pump will be running. It'll be cycling that water throughout the day. And I mean, even on a somewhat cloudy day, if it's pretty sunny, if there's some sun and a little bit of solar gain, it'll definitely heat that water up a little bit. Otherwise, summertime for sure, it'll heat the shit out of that water, and we'll always have hot water then. So that's one thing. I was also kind of looking into maybe like an electric on-demand heater, maybe, kind of thing. And I know with like heating elements, the draw of electricity is kind of up there a little bit, but I'm definitely going to be upping on the solar panels as well as the batteries, which are underneath the camper. So all of that's going to definitely get upgraded before winter time, so there'll be that much more power, because for Oasis Organics, if you kind of saw in the beginning, but my little clones over there, I got to get those under some light, and before everything starts going into flower here, there's probably only a couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe, left of kind of veg time, growing time, basically, before everything starts changing into flower here. So a little bit of a hustle on that end, but everything's going to work out, which isn't too bad. It's just been a lot of distractions this season and just a lot of work too at the same time. So, but yeah, Oasis Organics growing, all organic. We got some nice green trees back there. So, oh, and then we got a kitty meowing. Hi, kitty. I don't know which kitty that was. Oh, Sweetness. Hi, Sweetness. Yep, this is one of the kitties. Oh, she's disappearing. That was one of the cats from the litter there. But she was kind of one of the first ones to kind of soften up to being pet by people. So she was named Sweetness. Hi, kitty. Meow. Yep, silly cat. So that's kind of what's going on with the Earthship right now. I think, yeah, I'm pretty much working on these tires here because I can't really go too much farther on the roof without this line of tires, basically, which will be the next set of support beams, basically, for the roof to come over, and then to get the glass up too. That'll be the other thing. So, but for now, I'm gonna get these tires lined out, excuse me, and filled with dirt, packed, and then I'm gonna get the framing all set up on it, and get my posts all set up too, and then I'm gonna continue on with the roof, because it'll definitely be really helpful in just keeping shade over this whole area, because this whole summer we just have had the sun beating on here and in this area, so it's been pretty hot. And yep, we got our cereal, we got our toilet paper, apples, yep, some pizza, our cooler full of stuff. So this is kind of living quarters right now. I haven't done too much more inside of here other than get a fan set up and kind of have everything else a little bit set up in here as like a little studio, basically, because yeah, we got the stove in here for cooking and all of the food and stuff like that, which won't be in here once the rest of the Earthship is done, once all the greenhouse is done and stuff like that. So essentially this will be basically just a bedroom, is all this will be. It'll just have my TV and my clothes and stuff like that. And then out here is where, like, the kitchen, like I was saying before, the kitchen and, you know, for dishwashing and stuff like that. So, yeah, I haven't got too much other stuff kind of drawn out, so it's kind of hard to describe things. So I think this is going to be kind of a short video. We're working on the roof. We're still working on the tires, which we only got a couple more rows of tires to do, and then I can kind of get the framing set up for the roof, basically. So we're really not too far away from kind of getting everything just to just mainly to like the wood framing and whatnot. Like all this wood and like frame, I mean, that took me 2 days to do. So the framing and the woodwork really isn't the hard part. It really is super quick. It's mainly just the tires that take a lot of the work. You know, putting all of that dirt into that tire to fill it up and poof it up. You know, you can see kind of the difference with that one. And then you see that one kind of more poofed up a little bit, you know. So that's a little bit of the Earthship struggle a little bit when it's only one person. And a little bit of, you know, side help every once in a while. So that's been helpful with Luke helping a little bit with that and such while I'm working and whatnot. But it's, I guess, maybe it's just from experience from the other Earthship, but everything seems to go a little bit faster up here. I mean, it could partially too also be we're not on the side of the hill like the other Earthship is. It's all flat up here. So the tire work actually kind of goes pretty quick. You know, once we get all, you know, all the tires filled up, you know, pretty full where you can't really kick any more in, then we start hammering the dirt in, basically. So it comes along pretty quick, you know, once you get the foundation done. Like this part of the tire work, I'll say, is a lot harder and more time consuming than when you actually get to start stacking the tires, because you're having to make sure these tires at the base are level and everything before you start pounding them. So that's kind of the time consumer, is just getting this all set up so it's all level and these tires all match and whatnot. And then once, you know, another level starts going on, the tires are already level once you're finished pounding them, so the next row essentially should be level as well. So that's what makes it a little bit easier, is that once you start the next level, then you just start filling and packing until you can't pack it, and then you level it out, and then you start on the next row. So this will probably take me a little bit, I think, but this is crucial in order for the rest of the roof structure to go up. And I've got a lot of my parts here and stuff, and I've got some visitor people here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, and we'll see you guys real soon.